Hello, and welcome to Cancer Be Gone. My name is Shona Williams, and I am the host and founder of the series. Today, we are going to introduce you to the world of juicing, the technology behind the juices, and to give you a nice, wonderful juice recipe, green juice, of course. If you are experiencing cancer, or if you are taking care of someone with cancer, this is definitely the series that you want to be watching. Here we talk about how to explore different ideas about eating, different ideas and modalities about how to take care of yourself and energize your body systems so that your body can do what it was designed to do, to fight for itself. So today I am going to be doing a slight demonstration on juicers. Now, there are different types of juicers that you can use. This one here is the Omega juicer. And this Omega juicer has a lot of different parts. It has a lot of different parts, but that's okay because it takes a lot to juice the actual vegetable or the actual fruit. This particular juicer is a masticating juicer. So it works slowly to process the food, which goes into a little hole in the top, and then you press it down, and it slowly juices the food, and it expels the waste out of here. Now, I say waste, but it's not really waste, because in this cup, after it finishes juicing, will be the fiber, the pulp of the actual fruit or vegetable. That pulp you can use for all different types of things, but in any case, it is not trash. That pulp can be used for veggie burgers. That pulp can be used for soups or porridges. The pulp can be used for lots of different things. If there is nothing that you want to use the pulp for in a recipe, I would strongly recommend that you use the pulp for composting and allow that pulp and all the nutrients and vitamins that you have after the juice is extracted, put it into the ground, put it back into the ground, and let it nurture your garden. So that part would be the pulp. And here, this part catches the juice. And that juice is concentrated. So it's full of energy and it's full of life and vitality. So it must be drank right away. So don't overjuice or get too much product and have a lot of juice that you can't finish right away. Share the juice with your family or drink it all yourself, but just know that it is concentrate, so it's very strong. Okay, so that's the Omega. You also have a different type of juicer here. This juicer is the Jack Lane. The Jack Lane juicer. Okay, this is a different type of juicer, but it does almost the same thing. It extracts the juice from the fruit or the vegetable in such a way that it's faster. It's a centrifugal juicer. So it pulls the juice out very quickly and it expels it in this thing right here. So if you're using this type of juicer, your pulp will be caught in that. So you just take and recycle one of your plastic grocery bags to help with the cleanup of these juicers. And the same thing goes for that pulp. In a lot of cases, you'll have a lot more pulp from using this type of juicer than you will from using this type of juicer. So that's something to be mindful of. Now, I also like to really explain to you the difference between juicing and making a smoothie. So you have different things to make a smoothie. The smoothie keeps the pulp inside of the drink. So you don't have to worry about separating the juice from the pulp. These types of food processors actually blend and crush and process the fruit or the vegetable all in together. And so that's what makes it smooth. You have different speeds here. You can speed it up and really, really, really process that juice to make it nice and smooth. All right, and then you can add water or add some almond milk, coconut milk, whatever it is that you like to add to your smoothie, okay? These are different types of ninjas, but both of them are ninjas. And both of them are very, very powerful machines. So if you can see those there. These are your ninjas. You also have bullets. You can use a bullet. The bullet is another type of food processor that you can use. You can make your purees. You can make your smoothies. Different types of things you can do with these different machines here. These food processors are very powerful, and they're really, really good to have in your kitchen. So that is the difference between the food processors, the ninjas that make the smoothies, and the juicers that actually make the juice. So now today we're going to have a nice demonstration for making a juice. So today we're actually going to make a juice. And you'll be able to get that recipe and get started. So you have the Jack LaLanne juicer, you have the two ninjas that you can choose from to make your smoothies. This, I'm going to be making a nice juice today for you. And these are your cleaning supplies for your juicers and your smoothies. You have to really get excellent cleaning supplies because you do not want your mold or anything to build up in the cracks and the crevices of those juicers or of those food processors. Okay, so make sure you get bristles, and these ends here work wonders in getting in the little cracks and crevices. This one here has an end. Also, it's a pointed end. Okay, so you see that pointed end there, and you can really get into the cracks and crevices and grooves. And these, of course, are the bristles that you use for scrubbing. All right, and this, very good tools. Very good tools to have. So today, we're going to get into juicing. So our juice is going to be a green juice. It's going to be kale and cucumber and celery with ginger and lemon. Okay, so I went ahead and just made some preparations already. This type of juicer goes a lot slower than the other type of juicer. I prefer it because it's a more quality juice. I think it's a more quality juice. So I like to use the Omega. You can look them up. So you have Jack LaLanne and then you have Omega juicers. Look up the differences and you decide which ones that you want to invest in. But they're very good investments to have. And when you're taking good care of yourself and you're watching your health and you're watching your nutrients, you want to get quality tools in your kitchen. Your kitchen is your arsenal. It is your first line of defense. So you want to make sure, first of all, that you have quality food, you have quality tools to maintain your food or to process your food, okay? So we're going to make a juice today of the celery, of cucumber, curly kale, a little ginger, not this whole knob of ginger, but just a little ginger, maybe a little ginger like that. Less than that, actually. And then a half a lemon, okay? When you go shopping, okay, make sure that you're doing as much organic shopping as possible. So if you're not growing it in your garden, which I really encourage you to have a garden and eat out of your garden, just make sure that you're shopping for organic. If you go to the grocery store or if you go to the farmer's market, make sure that you're going for organic because you want to limit the amount of pesticides and herbicides that you have in your body. When you limit that amount, then you're a lot healthier. Your body's able to function a lot better. So now here I have an older piece of celery, right? I don't want the brown ends on it. Some people would actually go ahead and juice that, but I don't want those on there. So I'll just cut those little tips off. But regularly, normally, you can just go ahead and dump the whole thing of celery in. So right now, I would just have one bunch of kale, one bunch of curly kale, okay? Maybe 3 stalks of celery. And here I have 1 cucumber. This is a cucumber, okay? And I peeled it because cucumbers have wax on them. And I'm not interested in eating wax or juicing wax. So I just peeled it. But normally, if you get your cucumber from your garden, it's a wonderful thing. You can just take the whole cucumber and put it right in. Okay, so we're going to get started juicing in our Omega juicer. And that really goes slowly as opposed to the Jack LaLanne. And here you can change the intensity of your juice. So it goes faster, or you can change the speed and make it go slower, okay, to get you out a nice quality juice. And while that's going, you want to alternate different ingredients. Okay, so you want to alternate your ingredients. Let your machine work. And make sure that you have your containers where they belong so that everything ends up where it's supposed to be. Now, kale is a cruciferous vegetable. And cruciferous vegetables have components that are very good to fight cancer. So you have different types of cruciferous vegetables. You have broccoli. Also, you have cauliflower. Lots of different things like that that you can use to make a nice, wonderful juice. And when you're doing your juicing, you should change up your ingredients every now and again. Don't have the same ingredients all the time. Then you'll have a concentration of certain ingredients in your body, whereas you need the full gamut to have a variation of vitamins and minerals in your body. So you just go ahead and use this tool to really push down your ingredients into that juicer. You don't want to stick your hand down in there. So you just go ahead and alternate your ingredients so that your juice can be nice and blended by the time you drink it. Now this is a green juice, and it's fine if you want to sweeten it up a bit. You could use, perhaps you could use a little bit of carrot, okay? Maybe a carrot, but not too much more than that, not too much else than that. You just get used to the taste of the vegetable. You get used to the taste of the vegetable, you start to enjoy that, okay? You season it up. You can also season your juices with spices. You can season your juices with spices like basil and oregano and cumin, coriander, a little pink salt maybe. Anything that you like. But just be creative. Be creative and don't be wasteful. Share the wealth with your family. Your health is your wealth. And juicing is a wonderful way to maintain your health and the health of the family. So, absolutely and for sure, take full advantage. Take full advantage of sharing. Sharing is caring. Sharing is love. So then you have that juice there. Okay. So now I'll go ahead and I juiced a little of that lemon already. And what I want to do here now, this is my pulp and this is my juice. Okay, so now I want to just take some ginger and add it to my drink. This is all going into my compost pile. It's very good compost. And so here now, I'm going to take the small part of my grater, the very small part of it. You see that? Small part. And I'm going to just grate that little piece of ginger. Now, ginger is hot, and it's very hot, so you want to be careful with how much you add. If you're not used to these types of ingredients, just use a small amount first, so it's a good experience for you. But definitely use these ingredients and get creative with them and get used to them. Okay, so here you have the glass. You're going to pour some lemon in there, half a lemon juice. I'll put my ginger in. And the reason why I say just use, if you're not used to these ingredients, use a small amount, because you might purge. Your body might just detox, and that's a normal thing. It's a very good thing to purge, to get rid of the toxins in your body. So here is my juice. And I'm just mixing. And because it's concentrated, okay, I am not going to drink a lot of it, maybe about 6 ounces or so. And then I'll see how that works for me. And just drink. That is very delicious. It is powerful. You can taste the energy. Look at the beautiful color green that is. That's a beautiful color green. And that's a beautiful kale, beautiful celery, beautiful cucumber, ginger, and lemon, half a lemon, and just a little of the ginger. You can go ahead and add more ingredients that you want. You can go ahead and add spices if you want, but I encourage you to just go ahead and invest in the juicer, make your juice drinks, share them so that they're not sitting, because you want to get this fresh and you want to get it right away into your system. Your body metabolizes juice much better than it does the smoothies, because this is all liquid. And liquid is a lot easier to digest and metabolize than is the solid food, which contains the fiber. So you drink. That's delicious. And enjoy it. And so now, when you go for your juices, you want to store your juice in a glass. So if you're going to work, okay, take your juice in a glass. You don't want to heat up your juice, okay? You don't want it to be heated. So you make sure that it's in a nice cool place, all right? Because these are vegetables, they're alive. So the more you heat something, the more you're killing it or destroying those components that are meant to help you, to sustain you, okay? So that is it for my demonstration for today. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope that you listen for the rest of the week. We are going to have a wonderful, wonderful speaker on tomorrow, and stay tuned. You'll see who it is. I'm very excited. But for now, be healthy, be well, and be energized. Thank you for joining me for another series in Cancer. Be gone.